All right, well, Brandon, it's been a few months since we've seen you. The last time out, I know, wasn't your night. It was your first UFC loss. Give me an idea, kind of the lessons that you've taken out of that and since that fight.
I mean, even I know I lose. No, you know, I know that was hard. Was a hard experience because you never go to the cage to lose, and that's what I did. I take the fight and win the fight for my people. And you know, it's Mexico City. The people is hard because the people love you if you win, but if you lost, it's like damn. So the people is hard. I know that. So what was hard? My mind was tired. My body was tired. So my most big experience there was I need a rest. No, I had a really busy, I don't know, maybe 2 years. 2 busy years. My fights in Arizona, the Ultimate Fighter, my debut in UFC with the Smolka, Brandon Ortiz, and then Sergio Perez, a main event. All the media stuff was really hard for me because it was new, you know. It's different talk with you guys because like this is easy, but now you need to go to Mexico City, and now you need to go to some other place, and it was hard. But I mean, I know it's normal. It's fine. Just was the first time and it was hard. But I think so. That was the more big experience I had.
Do you regret taking that fight? I mean, it was, you know, a main event in Mexico so early in your career. Do you regret at all taking it, like too much too soon? No,
yes. I agree with the fight. I mean, I take my social media and say, hey, I want to fight in Mexico City. I don't know if I don't know about the main event. I just want to fight. But my coach, my head coach, watched me and he says something like, man, you look like tired, but are you sure you want to fight? Like, facts. Yes, coach. I live for this, but sometimes you need to respond to your body. No, your body is your como herramienta de trabajo.
Yeah, your tool.
Your tool. So for this time I feel really better. I feel relaxed. I feel with a lot of energy in my body, in my mind. I feel ready, you know.
After your fight, you had to deal with USADA. Important to note that, you know, you were found to have no fault. But I got to ask, was that a scary time for you?
A lot.
Yeah. What was that like for you?
I mean, I was in a training, a conditioning training, and I listened my cell phone. I never take my cell phone, but I don't know, it was like really in the morning. Was like, damn, maybe I need to take my cell phone. You know, I take my cell phone. I see the number. I don't similar in my cell. I respond the call, and I was hey, hello, we are USADA. We need to say that you are positive in some substance. We need to talk with you, investigate your situation, and then the guys start to ask me about a lot of things. No, about my where was my camp, where I buy my food. Where was my people who were training? I was really scared. I was like, damn, because you never think that kind of things can happen. You know, it's like you see just the you know, I don't know, Facebook or Twitter, and see the news is like, poor guy. You know, but then it's happened with me. It's like, oh, this is real, and you know, but no, I mean, USADA is really, has the discipline really up, but they have his own investigations, so everything is clear, you know.
So you're still a fan of the program, even though you had to deal with this fear and all that?
I mean, I'm not really a fan of the program. It's really strict, and you know, it's very hard to always try to watch your supplements, your food. It's hard. And more, I mean, I'm here right now in Vegas. I have 2 weeks right now here in Vegas, but I live in Tijuana. You know, my country, my house is in Tijuana. My family, all my life is in Tijuana. So I need to buy my food there. It's hard, but I hope Usara still with his investigation and that stuff.
Have you had to like change your diet and stuff? I mean, are you afraid to buy beef in Mexico, or what have you done?
A little bit. Just I try to eat just meat one day in the week, you know. But that's it.
Nice.
I can do more. It's hard. You need to eat something.
Well, I appreciate you talking about it. Now let's talk about this fight. Another big matchup, right? I mean, you're coming off a loss, but you get, you know, a former title contender. What did you think when they came to you with this fight?
Man, after the fight against Sergio, I think I guess about UFC, and maybe he can say something like, "Nah, this guy lose," and go again to the letters, no? Just go to go up to the letters. But then these guys call me and say, "Hey, you maybe we can fight with Raybor if you want. If you want the fight," and say, "Damn, I'm ready." Of course, I mean Sergio Perez is damn, is a tough guy. He's a really really tough guy, but Raybor is other thing, you know. It's really hard. He fought against Demetrius Johnson. I know Demetrius Johnson is other thing, but their guy is really good. His grappling, his striking is being better and better. And it's a good challenge. I love the challenge. The last time I don't was prepared to the challenge for my body and my mind. A lot of injuries. I love a lot of media new for me. So I was tired. I needed the rest to be again the feel again the energy, the flame in my heart. But right now I feel ready again. I feel amazing again. I feel smiling, and I feel good.
Was there any part of you that wanted maybe an easier fight? You know, like to get your confidence back, to get another win? I mean, were you surprised by this fight?
Yeah, because, for example, the last camp, the last training camp in Mexico City, I remember the Wednesday, all Wednesday in every single week, it comes the media. I was like, oh, again, these guys, okay. But right now I feel amazing talk with you guys, with you, man, and with everybody. So yes, I love always I say the same. I love my job. I love my job. I don't like the people who is like with the bad face when he has a fight, like angry or, man, it's your work. I love my work.
Nice. And last thing for me, Juan tipped me off, told me you're the pound for pound strongest fighter here in the Performance Institute.
Goodness, of course.
Tell us about that.
Man, I was my first conditioning practice. Boom Sandoval take me for the testing. I do a lot of like explosive reaction, that stuff. But almost the last one was just like a bar, and you try to pull the bar, no? I don't know, I just tried to take off the bar. I don't know, but yeah, it was funny, and it's nice. I mean, I know maybe Francis Ngannou pulled more hard, but he's like 260 pounds more than me. Well, yeah, no, I don't look muscular, but fuck yeah. Who more, guys? I'm ready.
How did you come up with your nickname?
Huh?
How did you come up, or who came up with the nickname?
Who? One crazy guy. I don't know why. Was one guy in Mexico. I was in my pro debut in 2011. The Mexican Bruce Buffer just called me the assassin baby. At first I was like, hey, I don't like that nickname. It's like, I don't know, it's like ugly. And then I won the fight, and then the people started, oh, this little kid from the kindergarten, fucking assassin baby. Well, like, damn, And the started people call me that, and it's fine. It's nice, no? The assassin baby sounds good.
Did you ever get into a copyright dispute with Josh Barnett? Because he was the baby face.
I know, no, I don't, I never meet Josh Barnett. Maybe we can make a jiu-jitsu challenge or something for the nickname. Maybe.
Because you are the strongest guy at the institute.
Of course. It's the same. I mean, the guy is big, but I mean the stronger guy is here. So.
Do you still happen to work at your family's piñata shop?
No. Right now I'm a full-time MMA fighter. I love it. My time in with my family. You know, it's like my base. My family started the piñata shop when I born. So I born with the piñatas, with the piñata sticks and that stuff. And I love my family because it's a really it's people who always working for his dreams, you know. And I'm here for them. So I'm really happy for my family, for my races, yeah,
No.
nice races.
¿Qué quieres decir?
Mis raíces.
Oh, your roots.
Okay, I'm still working, guys. Sorry. My roots, and that's it. But no, right now, full-time MMA fighter.
Would you like to see Conor McGregor get back in the octagon and fight again?
Ah, that guy. Yeah, why not? This is really good. The guy, no? He's good punch. He'd never defend his titles. That is disgusting. But I mean, the guy is really good. His last fight in the octagon against Really Alvarez was impressive. The combinations, the counters, his right hand is amazing. So I love it. Looks Conor McGregor fights, even in boxing, you know. So I just want to see this guy fight again in wherever boxing, MMA. It's amazing.